We start with these images here for our France 24 Champions League special. The Eiffel Tower has been lit up in the colours of Paris Saint-Germain, the red and blue and the sparkles, and that is because history has been made in Munich. PSG crowned champions of Europe for the very first time in their history. They've absolutely trounced Inter Milan 5-0 in the final in a night that will go down in French folklore. A goal from fullback Achraf Hakimi, two from the incredible 19-year-old Désiré Doué, giving Luis Enrique's side an advantage before a strike from Kvicha Kvaratskhelia and Seni Mayule handing Paris their holy grail. These live pictures are coming through, all the fan reactions from the Parc des Princes as well. A night that will go down in Paris history. Over 50 years of torment on the European stage. And now the French capital erupts into triumph. They've only gone and done it on the biggest stage against Inter Milan. 3 times winners, unable to show any kind of force. And we can go straight to Selina Sykes, who's at the Parc des Princes for all the reaction. Selina, take us through every single moment. When those goals went in, what did you see around you and what is going on right now?
I think the stadium speaks for itself. Absolutely incredible scenes here at the Parc des Princes. A full stadium, full of fans, overwhelmed by joy and emotion, winning their first Champions League final. What a historic day for PSG, and the fans are going absolutely wild in the stadium. I think this was beyond anyone's expectations. Any fan that felt confident being before this final would have never dreamed or expected such a result. They were just absolutely spectacular, absolutely outplayed Inter Milan, this young, hungry PSG side. I don't know if you can hear me right now. Absolutely incredible scenes right now as Paris Saint-Germain just having their name written on that Champions League trophy for the first time ever. Absolutely incredible scenes there in the Parc des Princes. Fans going absolutely crazy, and as I'm sure you can imagine, this is just the beginning of the party, really. I think fans will stay here for what's come to see, obviously, PSG lift that trophy in Munich, and then, as tradition dictates, I'm sure a lot of them will be making their way to the Champs-Élysées, where all French fans traditionally go to celebrate big footballing triumphs like this one. Absolutely spectacular scenes here at the Parc des Princes, and then obviously if all things bode well, if there isn't too much trouble this evening, and then there will be a parade tomorrow on the Champs-Élysées as PSG make their victorious return after that absolutely brilliant triumph in the final. Fans can also be back here tomorrow when the trophy will be unveiled here to fans inside the stadium. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but I think the fans,
I can hear you, Selina.
The fans speak for themselves, Jean-Emile.
Oh, I can definitely hear you. That is absolutely immense. I think the French word for this is énorme, as we've been told by our PSG supporting producers. I just want to know, in terms of like when the goals went in, we saw Achraf Hakimi, we saw Désiré Doué. Every single goal must have just been met with more and more excitement. Paris finally knowing, after all these years of torment, it's finally coming home to the French capital.
That's right, as you said, after all that time, obviously, the expectation has been high ever since the Qataris took over this club. Fans have been waiting for this moment for years and years. It didn't happen when there was the likes of Mbappe, Leo Messi, Neymar, and here it is with Luis Enrique, who has built this absolutely spectacular side from scratch. Only Marquinhos is the only player who is remaining from that Champions League squad from 5 years ago, if I do say so correctly. Absolutely remarkable season here, and I think it's safe to say that you and I and the PSG fans are in a bit in disbelief. Nobody really would have expected such a high-scoring final, such an entertaining final, and well, the party's going to go on for a while here, I think, at the Parc des Princes, and I'm sure long into the night throughout Paris, Jean-Emile.
And when that trophy lift happens, it's going to be that man, Marquinhos, as you said, just Presnel Kimpembe, who is from that original squad in the final. He hasn't played a single minute due to injury. Nonetheless, this is a whole new batch of young guns. They've entirely united these Paris Saint-Germain faithful. In terms of the spirit in the stadium, You know, Paris Saint-Germain used to be a split fan base, and now they've come under one umbrella. Was there just unity? You know, people just hugging each other. Just talk to me about the fans themselves, and every single time that a goal went in, how they reacted with each other.
Well, I think as we spoke earlier, Jean-Michel, the unity of the fans is a testament to how this team has been built under Luis Enrique. He's got everyone beside, pardon me, everyone behind the squad. The whole stadium here is together, absolutely amazing. No problems in the stadium, as we can see. Lots of flares going off, a few fireworks, and PSG fans are just all here united together behind this team that has really given PSG fans a reason to chant and to sing about their club again. And I think that's a big testament. We spoke to a lot of fans earlier saying that they've managed to fall in love with the football that PSG is playing again. And as a fan, that's often the most important thing. Well, obviously trophies and titles are a big cherry on top, but fans have definitely been behind this squad this season, this team. A lot of people saying that, you know, these younger players, they're here to play for the team, they're paying for the badge, unlike maybe a few superstars a few years ago, Jean-Michel. And, well, the Parc des Princes is a testament to that this evening. Absolutely incredible scenes here. These lucky 48,000 fans who've been lucky enough to be inside the stadium this evening for this historic moment as PSG will be lifting in a few minutes' time their first Champions League trophy.